We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Look 'em up. Let's go. MMT in the house.
Let's
This is
go.
the Morgan Minute Dobbs Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from Del Mar doing the Pick Six for you on November 23rd, Saturday, 2024.
Yes.
And we're doing races 4 through 9. And before we get started, we bring our analysts. We got Zach Magic Chip Z in the house.
Okay, back ready to go. Let's get it started. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hot Plate G.
Great to be at Del Mar today. We gave some great winners last week, some nice little shots, and we're ready to do it again. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D, along with production, racing facts, and our analyst, Ta-da!
Ta-da.
All right, Ta-da, go ahead. This is from Zing Baby Enterprises coming to you. Let's get it started the first race. Here we go.
Yes, it would be my pleasure.
That worked.
Fourth race. They're going a mile on the dirt. It's allowance optional claiming. First is $55,000. That optional claiming is $40,000. Let's see. These are. I think they're all. There's no fillies this meet this day, so you guys are all.
Oh, wow.
Y'all in the clear today.
I thought there was one. Okay,
Oh, there is one.
I think so.
We'll see. Let's go.
So shall see. Here we go. Here's the field. The one horse is Windlesong at 6-1. The two horses Bolt at Midnight at 20-1. The three horses JB Strikes Back at 7-5. The four horses Speed Grazy at 7-2. The five horses Kalinga Road at 8-5. And the six horses Missy's Express at 15-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me tell you, I got two horses in this race. My number one pick went to the number 3 favorite horse here, JB Strikes Back. As my number one pick, this is a Golden Cent horse. Ran really well last time out, and I think it's going to come back and repeat. Had some great lead leg exchange coming into the stretch there, and also ran that 58-4 on November 17th down at Del Mar. So that's going to be my number one pick. And then my second pick went out here to the outside. I went with the 6 horse Mikey's Express as my second pick coming into this one. Had a nice little work on November 10th at 47-4. I like that. Threw out that turf race that he had prior. So it looks good. That last race that he had prior to that closed on that particular track coming in at Santa Anita. That was with Raspolia. They are changing jockeys, but this jockey's been on them before, so I'm good with that. And with that, let's go to Zach, Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I was deciding if I was going to take one or two horses in this race, but I'm going to just go ahead and mention them both. My number one pick is going to be the number 3 horse, JB Strikes Back. I think the horse is still fit. Came back and worked a 58-4. Bullet work, best of 23 at Del Mar. So that's going to be my number one pick. And then I'm going to take the horse who's the class horse, the number 5 horse. Just don't know what this horse is going to do. Been running in stakes races, coming back to Del Mar. He runs okay at Del Mar, but I would just use him just because of the class drop. And it's not as, in other words, it's a less class field. So he's got some potential here, but my horses are the 3 and the 5. Those are my selections.
All right, with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I guess we're all starting out with 2 horses. I like 2 in this race. I like the one horse. I think this horse has got a good chance to get on the front and maybe not look back. Wendelson ran pretty good there on July 7th there, had a good little run, some good buyers on this horse. So I think the horse has a chance. And you got Ruiz is breeded. He owns the horse and he trains the horse. I think he's got him well spotted for maybe a little upset at 6-1. But my best pick is going to be the 5 horse. I think he's the class of the field. 7-year-old gelding Frezu stays with him. He'll come closing late. And I'm going to go with Kalinga Road as my best pick.
Okay, and with that, let's go over to Tada.
This is my all race, but I am singling long shot. Mickey's Express. Back on dirt, he and Tiago have won before Del Mar. He's always in the money. Speed rating not that great, but that January 13th race in Santa Anita, 200,000 stakes race is impressive. Did he win that race? Yeah, he won that race. Yeah, that's who I'm singling. That's my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's head back over to Don. Go to race number 5. Here we go.
Race 5. This is 5 furlongs on the turf. These are 3-year-olds and upward. Starter allowance, purse is $35,000. Let's see, that starter allowance is $50,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Disobey at 20-1. The 2 horses Light Ranching Kid at 20-1. The 3 horses Kid Azteca at 9-2. The 4 horses Bee Catcher at 8-1. The 5 horses Without Borders at 7-2. The 6 horses Gregory's Pride at 12-1. The 7 horses Rexford, just Rexford at 4-1. The 8 horses Lonesome Stew at 3-1. The 9 horses Yakalef at 10-1, and the 10 horses Rhythm on Stage at 20-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. This is going to be my all race coming into this one. But I did, because I took almost half the field. But I singled the 7 horse Reckford. I think Reckford's going to come back and win this time out. So I'm going to go with this particular horse. It's a D'Amato horse. D'Amato Gonzalez rides really great for D'Amato, and the horse had a really good work. I think it's a 59.4 at Los. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. And just to give you the numbers of the other horses that I liked in this race, I like the 1 Disobey. I like the 3 Kid Azteca. I like the 5 Without Borders, and I like the 8 Lonesome Stew. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, this is my semi all race. I don't want the 1
No
or
such
2.
a thing. No such a thing.
This is my semi all race. I don't want the 1 or the 2, but I'm gonna take the rest of the field. But my number 1 pick is gonna be the number 8 horse, Lonesome Stew. Just based on that last run, he hadn't been out in a year. Oh man, that I might have to reconsider. He didn't run too good on the grass, and they're putting him on the grass, but that last race was off the hook. He ran a 95 speed rating and 95 buyers and won by 3. Easy. Run a 108 and 4 at the 6 furlong pole, going 6.5, and finished up at a 115 and 3. Frazier's back up. You know, it might end up being a single here, but I'm gonna take all except for the 1 and 2, and the number 8 horse is gonna be my number 1 pick.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary.
Yeah, here's an all race. I guess this is a semi all race, huh?
Oh,
Super semi. No, this is a handicapping this race. There's a lot of speed in the race, and you need speed to win at this 5 furlongs. But I got to give it to the closers this time. I think there's a few that's gonna come closing, and you could throw for them. I believe throw them up in the air, and whoever falls out comes to the wire. But the 4 I like was the 7 Redford, the 8 Lonesome Stew, the 9 Yakulef, and then the 3 horse. That is Kid Azteca. So, like the jockeys on these, I guess my best, I'm really not, it kind of caught me off here. I'm really not sure who I want to take as the best bet, but I'm going to go with my best, my jockey that can bring him home. I like Barrios, man. I think if he got a chance with this horse on this Ireland horse, he's sitting out there at 10-1. He can close, give him a good ride. He was closing good the last time. He lacked room. Then he still rallied. On Rexford and Azteca, you give him a better ride, Barrios may bring him home. So I'm going to go with that number 9 horse is my best pick. I like
Okay.
closers this time. I usually don't in a 5 furlong race.
All right. Well, with that, let's go over to Doc.
Wow. I like number 5, Without Borders. This horse has been in the money all races, and he has won at this distance with Diego. And on the turf, he's 2 for 2. So I'm going there, number 5. But I'm also going to add number 8, just because you guys talked about him. Just came back after a year. But yeah, that's a pretty good rate. And for Zeus Day, so I'm going to add that one too, the 8. So I like the 5 and the 8.
And let me point out one other thing about Mark Glatt and Frezu, because Mark Glatt, they say horses that are the second time out at 6 months or better, he's had 18 races. He's at a 50% win clip. So you
Wow.
got to have Lonesome Stew on.
Yeah.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
much.
you can't leave Lonesome Stew off.
What horse is that? Oh,
That's
Number
your
8.
pick. The
Okay.
top one.
The 8 horse.
Shows that he had
Yeah.
18, on his second race after 6 furlongs. After 6 months, he's got a 50% clip of winning out of 18 races.
Well, he won
And
that
the-
one.
Won 9.
And the
You
thing
saw in
is,
your
though-
thing too, Pam. We use the same thing. Look
yeah, the
down
thing
there
is,
under the trainer.
I see it. I see it.
yeah, and the thing is, the horse is a grazing horse, so he's bred to run on the grass. That's for sure.
And he flew on the dirt. So if he get on
Yeah.
that grass, he's liable to just.
Well, the first time he was on the grass, he had trouble. So that's why I'm
Okay.
excusing
Oh,
him
yeah.
and give him a chance to actually run.
Off slow, troubled trip. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at that race and he had some trouble. So let's go ahead and give him some props.
Yeah, that might
Don't
be
let
a
him-
single.
again.
Don't let him slide in.
I might,
He might be a single.
I
That bad
might
boy.
be a single.
He might be a single.
Yeah, get
He
that
might
out
save
the
you
way.
some money.
Save my all race for another race. But
I'm
yeah,
just hoping there's, here's the thing though. I'm hoping there's no bounce in him.
yeah, that's the
To
only
put out
thing.
that type of race like that, he's been away a while. But Mark Gladd is great at bringing these horses off a layoff.
Yeah, but my thing is, how hard did he use him? He got out, 6-horse field. Say he written out. I'll look at it just to see how much he
Yeah, with a
whipped him, you know what I
106.
mean? Because it could have been like a work for him. You know what I mean?
Gray horse. Yeah, that's right. And that was on the dirt, so he probably fly on the turf if he take to it. So yeah, that could be the one.
Yeah, he's got the best speed, one of the best speeds on the dirt. So going back to the turf, let's see what he does.
There we go.
On the grill, which one's your single in this race?
The 7. Rexford.
Okay.
Rexford.
That 9 horses ran in 3 different tracks in the last 3, so he's part of that. He can win. He's what he say that when they come from different tracks, it's like they give him some extra money if they.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the shipping, the
Yeah.
shippers.
Yeah.
He ran at Delmer, didn't run bad there, then came back and had trouble catching these horses at 12. I think he may come at a price.
Okay, well let's head on through and head over to Tata and get race number 6 under the gate.
Here we go.
Knuckle lift.
6 is a 5.5 furlongs on the dirt. These are 3-year-olds and up. And let's see, the purse is $30,000. The maiden claiming is $50,000. Oh, and this is the race with the fillies and mares. Here's
Okay.
the field. The 1 horse is
Maiden
Uptown
race.
Preacher at 5 to 2. The 2 horses Pondicherry at 3 to 1. The 3 horses Miss Michelada at 8 to 1. The 4 horses Copperhead Fever at 30 to 1. The 5 horses Mayakama at 9 to 5. The 6 horses Tiz Lizette at 12 to 1. And the 7 horses Diva Cat at 5 to 1. That's the field.
All right, Dennis on the grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I had 2 picks in this race. My number 1 pick went to the 6 horse, Tiz Lizette. The reason I like this horse is because I looked at the races and I looked at some of the write-ups on this horse were, and this horse does not like dirt in its face. And I think that's what happened in that last race that she ran. And I think that if Blaze can get this horse to the outside like they did on August 24th down at Del Mar, race number 7, That horse is going to close like a beast, but they got to get him to the outside and don't let him get out. If they let him get out and get to the
Who's him?
outside, if
Who's
they let
him?
her get out and get to the outside,
That's right.
that horse has a great opportunity to win this race. But the horse does not like dirt in her face. And then my second pick went to Diva Cat, the number 7 horse on the outside. I just like the works coming in. Constant works coming in, starting back on October 20th there. I like it from October 20th all the way through November. Works look great. So I think she's going to be a great filly to run in this race. First time out, being able to capture a win here. So those are my 2. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Step Z.
Yeah, I ended up taking 3 horses here. It was hard to pick a number 1 choice, but I'm gonna end up taking the 2 horse, Pondicherry, just based on the last run. Even though it was on the grass, came back and worked well on the dirt. Got out, and I think that's what's gonna happen. They got a jockey switch, Frazier and Doug O'Neill, good jockey trainer combination. So that's gonna be my number 1. I also like the 5 horse. Horse looked good last time. Ran second on a 1:11 and 2. I think that's a slow race. I think the 2 might be able to run a little bit faster. But that was a good run by the 5. And then the last horse I'm gonna take is the Diva Cat, the number 7, who hasn't been out in a while, but I like the works. I like the 1 flat and 3s and the 1 flat and 4s in October and November. Makes that horse competitive with these. I'm not too sure of the sire Cat Burglar, but just based on those works, might able to beat these. So those are my 3 picks, 2, 5, and 7, just to protect myself, just in case there's a horse that hasn't been out, it's a maiden race who we just don't know about. So those are my 3.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary Hopley G.
What's up? I got 1 horse in this race. The 2 horse, Pondicherry, is going to wire this field. And that's just plain and simple. This horse is going to go off at odds on, and he's going to smack these horses. I like them 47s. 47-2, 47-2. You may be suspect on the graph. Paid $50,000 for this horse. First time out. Let me snatch him up. So that's it. I'm taking the 2 horse Pondicherry, wire to wire.
All right, and let's go over to Da.
Well, I like that Pondicherry too. That's my single. I like the data's good, the speed rating's good. Antonio ride, better speed rating, so I'm singling. But I'm also on my ticket is gonna be Maya Kama, the 5 horse, has been 3rd, 2nd, and maybe now 1st. Juan and Jeff are 25% win percentage. So yeah, I like both of those. But my single is the 2. Those are my picks.
All right, Da, go ahead and bring us in the race number 7 and get us started here down at Del Mar.
It'd be my pleasure. I need to share the screen. And then we go. Here we go. This is 5 furlongs on turf, allowance optional claiming race of $20,000. Purse is $55,000. And I said 3-year-olds and up. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Chrome Flash at 15-1. The 2 horses, Uncle John at 8-1. The 3 horses, Devil Be Me at 5-2. The 4 horses, Geezer at 6-1. The 5 horses, Double Jab at 3-1. The 6 horses, Prince Prancelot at 20-1. The 7 horses, Super Now at 5-1. The 8 horses, Refocus at 12-1. The 9 horses, Capital Outlay at 12-1. And the 10 horses, Rachel Coach at 15-1. And the 11 horse has been scratched. We got some also eligibles. The 12 horse is McGregory Lake at 12-1, and the 13 horse is Square Cat at 15-1, and the 14 horse is Forgiving Spirit at 8-1. That's the huge field. That is the field.
All right, Dennis on the grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I went to the number 7 horse as my number 1 pick. Supernal. Supernal is a D'Amato horse. Last time out, ran against who's that? Double Jab or Jab, whatever it's his name.
Double Jab.
Double
Yeah.
jab, that thing that Tyson didn't have when he was having his Tyson fight. He had a little double jab.
Yeah,
was a
no,
Anyway,
joke. That was a joke. That was
um,
a joke.
got checked
money
last
maker.
time in that race, and I think I held that horse up. I'm going to give this horse a second shot here, and I think with the training and I guess who's up? Raspoli's back in the saddle. This horse has a good opportunity to get a win here. Then I had 3 other horses in here. I had number 1, Chrome Flash. I think this horse also the works on this horse coming into this race are really strong. I like the trainer in this race. I think she has 2 horses in this race, if I'm not mistaken. But I took this one. So this is going to be a repeat. Ran against Double Jab before again. This horse actually got ranked early in that race. This race had a lot of problems going on in that race. So let's see what happens. And then my next pick went to Double Jab. Yeah, Double Jab was on. Tyson may not throw 2 jabs, but Double Jab will. So, and then the last horse was number 6, Prince Prancelot, as my last and final pick in this race. So with that, let's go to Zach, Statman, Magic Shipsy.
Yeah, my favorite's going to be the devil horse, the number 3 horse. Just based on that last run, another horse by Grazing, and Grazing runs good on the grass, so that last run is pretty good. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. I also like Double Jab, the number 5 horse, just based on the last grass run. I mean, looks like the best other grass horse in the race is Double Jab. And then my shot horse is going to be the number 4 horse, Geezer. Geezer, there's something he hasn't been out in a while. Hector Barrios up. You got Hector De Palma as the trainer. Their jockey trainer combination. At the track, they're 2-0, but for the year, they're almost at 30%. So I'm gonna put this horse on my ticket. Might click back because he's back on the grass field and dropping. Hasn't been out in a while, so the horse is gonna be fresh. Ran a 46-4 on November 18th, going 4 furlongs. The second best of 82 horses. So horses seems like he's ready to go, and we'll see what happens. And those are my picks.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
This is officially my all race.
I thought you had all already.
No, I
was a
4.
semi-all.
Yeah, I took 4. This is going to be the all race right here. A lot of competitors in here, all for the reasons that you guys talked about. But let me give you a hint who I'm going to take. If you're watching this video, we're going to go to the 5 horse Double Jab. 5 horse Double Jab came out and ran in September there, and then came up. Man, this was a bomb race. If you go back and look at the tape, the horse just, man, he won easy. This guy, and look at his trainer, Andy Mathis. He's had 15 horses go to the post. He's got a 47% win rate. You got Armando's up there. He's doing his thing. If you saw how easy this horse won, now he drifted out. He drifted in front of this other horse, but he won't make that same mistake. He had these horses beat easy, and we're going what? That was going off the downhill.
On the downhill.
So, he was on the downhill doing this, wiring horses. So they're gonna shorten him up. He gonna come get this money because I like Double Jab as my best pick. My second pick is gonna go to Devil Be Me, because Devil Be Me, you don't know how good he is, and he's used to winning back to back. So Devil Be Me, even though I don't like the name, the horse can. And Juan Hernandez, he don't care either. He won easy the last time, and he had some good numbers on that. So I think he can get out, he can do his thing too. The other horse I like is the horse on the grill like that Prince Prancelot. Now here's the thing with Prancelot. That was a good win. We never see him take the lead in the stretch and then continue on. He was at Los Alamitos. That was a good field. He's got some past class in there. This horse could surprise. You know, Maldonado's gonna come back and ride him again. Owner trainer in there. So, you know, Paula trying to get her thing together. This horse could surprise 20-1. The horse could run up there and, you know, have something in the tank and do his thing. The last one I'm looking at is outside horse number 14. That's Forgiving Spirit. That horse gets into this race, you got to have him on your ticket because this rascal can seriously fly. He's got some good power numbers there. He can get out on the front and he can close. So I like Forgiving Spirit as well on the outside. Freyzoo's gonna to pick up the mount here, and we'll see what happens with that one. My best pick is gonna be Double Jab, but those are my picks. Those are my 4. And there you go. That's my all race.
All right, and with that, let's go to Tada.
Yeah, Double Jab is my single. Armando is coming back for redemption after being disqualified on the downhill. So that downhill race was spectacular. You know how I feel about that downhill, that 6.5 downhill at Santa Anita. Horse can do that wire to wire. That's a bad mamma jamma. So yeah, I'm taking the 5 horse Double Jab as my single back.
Okay, and with that, let's go back to Tada and go to race number 8.
Race 8. Race 8 is the Native Divers stakes, grade 3, purse $100,000. They're going 1 mile and 1/8 on the dirt. These are 3-year-olds and up. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Mirhamadi at 6-1. The 2 horses Ultra Power at 2-1. The 3 horses Skinner at 5-1. The 4 horses Salesman at 10-1. The 5 horses Tarantino at 3-1, and the 6 horses Mixto at 5-2. That's the field.
All right, Dennis on the Grill D. I had 2 horses in this race, and I couldn't leave the race without having a Baffert horse in here. So the number 1 horse, Myra Mardid. Miramata. Okay, I'll take that. Miramati. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Take that.
That's gonna be my number 1 pick. This horse, when I see a horse like that horse on November 10th, ran that 7 at 124.3, that just tells me this horse can run 1 mile and 1/8 or 1 mile and 1/16 or 1 mile and 1/4. This horse is ready to go. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick, and I may even just end up singling that race. But I did pick up a backup here, and I went to the number 6 horse Outside Mixto as my number 2 pick. Doug O'Neill horse runs really well. Ran that Pacific Classic grade 1. Boy, my speed rating was a 108 on that one on my chart with this particular form. So I'm looking at this horse coming back and repeating that, and those are going to be my 2. Good exacta there. And with that, let's go to Zach. Magic Gypsy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good race here. My number 1 pick is gonna be the 2 horse Ultra Power. I think the horse bounced last time out after running a spectacular race, $40,000 claiming race on August 31st. Ran a 104 buyers and a 93 speed rating. Says it loomed 3 wide and coasted late, but came back against the number, lost to the number, horse is that? Lost to the number 5 horse last time out. I think the horse is just, ran a good race the first time around and had to spit it out the second time, but I think this horse is ready to run this time. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick. I also like the horse that beat him, the number 5 horse. So I'm gonna use that horse as well. And then the last horse I'm gonna use is the number 6 horse, Mixed Tooth. Came out of a Breeders' Cup grade 1 race. Even though it spit it out and lost by 20 lengths, the race before that was a significant win, and it was out at Del Mar. So I'm gonna use that horse. I think it just, it was just too much for the horse, and the horse has won at a grade 1. Come on, it's a grade 1 winner. Got to have him on my ticket. That's the last one, the number 6. 256.
Okay, with that, let's go to Gary Hupley. G.
I like 3 horses in the race. Tough race. surprising race. You got Baffert got 2 in there. He's got that one horse who just got through breaking his maiden there, 3-year-old. And then you got Ultra Power as well. And he's just right there with Tarantino. He was closing on those horses and he went right by him after they passed the wire. Ultra Power. He's 3 years old. Okay, and he's off Lasix. So, and then you got let me pick my picks. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay, but
You're doing
I
a
think
handicapping
you gotta have.
session.
I think for class reasons, you gotta have Mixo on this ticket. He's 4 years old. I tossed that $7 million race that he ran in.
Wow.
7 million.
7 million.
You gotta take
But
a
the race
shot.
before that, he wins at $1 million. Now this is
$1
a
million.
$100,000 race, so they may not even try him, and sometimes they don't even try these horses in these type of races. 6-horse field, they put all the money in, just run him across there. Maybe even try. You remember Sierra Leone running in that breeders? Yeah. So it's been 69-1 against those. But these here, Full Serrano won a big race, didn't he? Full Serrano that he beat at Del Mar on August 31st.
Yeah.
Remember Full Serrano ran something big just recently.
Yeah.
So I gotta have Mixos in there. I like Ultra Power, gonna have him in there, the 3-year-old. My best pick is gonna be the 3 though.
Yeah,
I like Skinner. I don't know what it is, but Skinner here hadn't run since in a year. Okay. Comes out in a 6.5 furlong race, takes the, breather. This guy, John Sheriff, has got 7 races. He's at 43% win clip. I think Skinner's got past class. He's running some high profile races. He's an older horse. He's 4 years old out of Curlin. And they got Barrios on him at 5-1. I think this could be a shot horse in here. So I'm going to take Skinner as my best bet, and I got Mixo and Ultra Power backing me up. Those are my picks.
Okay, and that Sereno was in that Breeders' Cup, won that Breeders' Cup at 1.25 miles. So that's where you saw her.
That's that part.
That was in a Breeders' Cup, Full Sereno.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mixo beat him.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's Mixos is a tough horse, and Friezo's picking him up too. So
All right.
Doug
Well,
Linnell's pretty good dropping them down in class, but only $100,000 race. They may not even try this horse in that.
okay, well, let's head over to Da.
My single is number 6, Mixo.
Mixo. All right.
With Antonio, I think his pride is on the line because Fred got won that $1 million race with Mixo.
Yeah.
At Del Mar. I
Yes.
trust Antonio's coming to bring it. So
Yeah,
I like that one. And then
650,000.
and then I'm going with I also like number 2, Ultra Power and Juan. They may come get them all. Those are my picks.
Nice.
Okay, and with that, let's head over to race number 9 and wrap this bad boy up.
Race 9 is 1 mile on the turf. It's a maiden special. 3-year-olds and up. The purse is $54,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Over the Ocean at 4-1. The 2 horses Mysterious Husband at 5-2. The 3 horses Divisible by at 8-1. The 4 horses Malibu Rocks at 12-1. The 5 horses Spearfish at 15-1. The 6 horses English Icon at 6-1. The 7 horses My Hero at 15-1. The 8 horses Nassau Circle at 20-1. The 9 horses Midnight Strike at 20-1. The 10 horses Dariago at 3-1. The 11 has been scratched. The 12 horses Call Sign 7 at 21. And 20-1. And then the 13 horses have been scratched. Let's see, we got also eligible number 14, Travail. Whew, another huge field. There it
Okay,
is.
and we like those huge fields. That's more money, more money, more money.
More money.
Anyway, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in here. I had 3 picks in this race. I went to the number 3 horse is my number 1 horse, divisional buy, and I just like my heroes on this horse. Mike Smith is riding this horse for the 3rd time, and I think this horse closes. So there are going to be a lot of horses up front, but this horse is going to come steamrolling in. And Mike Smith is the right guy on the right horse at the right time with the right price. Gonna be my win. So that's gonna be my number one pick. And then I also took the number 2 horse, Mysterious Husband. I just like the way this horse ran that last race. So definitely on my ticket. And then my third pick went to the outside here. Went with the number 10 horse, Dariago. So that's going to be my third pick. And with Rispoli up, this horse is showing some good signs here. Had trouble the last time out, so I'm going to give him another shot. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Shipsy.
Yeah, I ended up taking 4 horses here. But my number one pick is going to be the number 4 horse, Malibu Rocks. Malibu Rocks, loved his run on the grass at Del Mar. Hadn't been out in like 6 months since January of 2024. He ran on August 31st of 2024 and showed a good account of himself. The horse ran wide, repeatedly bumped, but then came back around on the dirt and ran just spit it out against this horse who won by 10 lengths. But it was a good run on the dirt. And if you look at his prior runs on the dirt, yeah, he's got 80 speed ratings and 80 and 84 as buyers. So the horse has the condition and the sire to win this race. I love this November 16th bullet work, a 59 and 4 at Santa Anita going 5 furlongs. This horse is ready to go. Back on the grass and gelded. Number one pick, 12-1. I'll take that. I'll be putting some money on that horse just to win. Then the other 3 choices, Mysterious Husband. Good run last time on the grass. Had an 87 buyers and an 88 speed rating. Good enough. Then Divisible, the number 3 horse. Just as On the Grill was saying, Mike Smith up. Good run last time around, especially at Del Mar. The horse likes Del Mar and run the best speed ratings at Del Mar out of these horses. And then the last horse, I definitely have to put the 10 on. I don't want to miss out on anything. Horse ran a good race last time with Trouble Trip, like you mentioned before. And got to have that horse on my ticket. The only horse I'm scared of and I'm leaving off my ticket is the number 1 horse coming from Keeneland. That's one of those ship and win horses, but can't put him on. I got too many horses. I'm only going to take the 4, and if he beats me, he beats me. Cook him up.
All right, with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Yeah, it's an interesting race. It's a very interesting race here. You did some study on this race here. And you guys have already talked about the horses that I like in here. Mysterious Husband went back. Hey, the horse don't know he was 30-1. He came up second the last time. Ran a good race. The 10 horse had all kind of trouble, but I still don't know if he ran a better race than the 2. Okay. My best pick is going to be the 3 horse, Divisible By. I like this horse because this horse can close, and this horse has got a dynamite close. And I think when it comes down to it, he haven't been out since August, so he's got this freshening going on. But look at these works since August. You look at these works here. This horse got a 35, which is good. He had trouble getting out the gate. He's a step slow. Every time he's raced, he's been a step slow. Then they bring him out a 114, a 113, 48, a 114, a 114. This horse is creating some bottom for this horse. So, and Mike Smith, if this horse couldn't do it, he would have been awful. So I think this horse got a real good chance at some nice odds to be there. So that's going to be my best pick. But one of them that we haven't talked about is this first-time starter, and they'll do this sometime. He's at 20-1, and that horse is the 8 horse, Nassau Circle. Look at the works on Nassau Circle. Why can't he run with these? If you compare the works to the rest of them, what's he got here? He's over at Del Mar, 112, 113, 114, 35, 58, and 8 on the November 3rd. Best of the day, Bullet. And then you got another 112 and a 35. We don't know how good this horse is. And if Baffert was the one bringing this horse out, we'd be all over. So what I'm saying is, am I right about it?
That's true. That's true.
Gary Mandela can get a horse ready. So I like that. I like the jockey. I think this is a good jockey for him to get out there who's by flatter, right? That's not bad breeding. So I'm going to have this 20-1 on my ticket. That's the one that, nobody, he may go off at 10. They may bet him in half, but who knows? So I'm going to use Nassau Circle as well. But my best pick is that division because he's already proved he can run.
Okay. And with that, let's go to Tada.
I had 5 horses and I had 6 horses. Now I'm cutting back down to 4. So I like number 1, Over the Ocean. The trainer jockey combo is at 30% winning. I like number 2, Mysterious Husband, came second to Middleburg and Antonio Returns. That's my single. I like number 3, Divisible By. Mike Smith has 3 mounts Saturday. And this is he's got 2 in the morning, and he has this one right here. So he's staying around all day for this race. So he may come closing. And then Hot Play just talked me on to that 8. When he gets to fire like that, boy, you better watch out.
He may run. He may run.
When he talks like that,
Yeah.
so I'm going to add that 8 Nassau Circle. Those works are impressive. And those are my picks.
Okay. And I'm going to take one other look. I put the 8 on mine too.
Good works. And Frizo took him out the first time.
Since I took the 8, I had to take the 9 also because American Pharaoh horse, Pioneer the Nile, running on the turf for a mile. That just sounds too good to be true. They get 20-1 on that horse, Midnight Strike. So I just gotta. This may be. I may load up on the end and get these in there, but I got my all race. I've already striking out some horse on that one, but I may just take my shot here. If I come out with 5 out of 6, I get my money back. But anyway, with that, let's turn it over to Tada, see where we're at.
Okay, so the 4th race, we have the 3, 5, and 6. In the 5th race, we have the 5, the 7, the 8, and the 9.
Everybody different.
In the 6th race, we have the 2, and the 6. In the 7th race, we have the 3, the 5, and the 7. In the 8th race, we have the 1, 2, 3, and 6. In the 9th race, we have the 2, the 3, and the 4.
4.
All right. I may be able to get a pick 4 out of that.
24 times.
Yeah, get pick 4.
24 times 24. Let me make sure. Wait. Let me make sure of that. No, that's 39 times 4 is 36 times 24.
Oh.
$5,000.
12, 14, 2, 7. $864.
How much?
$864.
Oh, that ain't that. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than that.
All righty.
Okay, so with that, again, we'd like for you to tune into our podcast. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and hit that subscribe button for us and give us some thumbs up. And we appreciate you guys being here. We're going to start a hiatus is coming up pretty soon, so buckle down, get ready. We're going to send you some winners and get you some great picks. So you'll find us on YouTube, on Facebook, on SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And thanks for tuning in, and cook 'em up.
Cook 'em up.
And we're out.
Okay, now we're about to do the
B.
fun facts.
I take B.
Go for it.
The oh gosh.
That's the answer.
Okay, let me do it again. Let me start from the top.
But you still can see
But
the
you,
answer.
you can see
Can
the
you
answers.
see the answers? See if I'm sharing the
See,
right
what was
thing.
that? I think it's B.
Are doing the
Okay, hold on.
the Preakness.
Share.
What
How about
horse-
now? What do you guys you guys stop. Stop.
The Preakness. Let's see what that.